Peace, peace, peace. You see dead people, I see divergences. We are not the same. Confluence is king. Let's see if we can find it. Wednesday, August 19th. We're going to start today's stream off with Moderna giving us a giant green candle today. $105 million in volume. News. New drug. I'm not reading all that. I'm happy for you, or I'm sorry it happened. This goes back to what I say a lot, which is never sleep on an asset that is showing bullish divergence on a high time frame. Top right, bottom right, whatever. You got 1, 2. See that? Your indicator is pushing up into it. It's making the same low. That is possible bullish divergence. Now, if you go into the Discord, yes, I have a Discord. There's a tip jar. If you want a tip, this is a great tip. I'm entered into this Timberland global search. There's a link in the description. If you would kindly click that, click the like button, give me a vote, that'd be awesome. I'm trying to make it out the hood. While I'm doing it, I got a Discord, I got a Substack, bro, got a Twitter, bro, and I'm registered to take a test on December 1st. Now that that's out of the way, let's go to the Discord, stocks, Moderna. Go all the way to the bottom, right? We had this out at 30 bucks. Granted, it was a while ago. If you're going to trade the weekly, you know. If you're going to trade the weekly, you need to wait time, right? You got to be patient. Obviously, waiting is time. You had to wait 36 weeks. I mean, a few months for sure. 6 months, whatever. But that is a giant stick of volume. It was in the Discord. We were posting about it in December. You know, when you could manage risk, right? You want to manage risk. This is what we use technical analysis for. We're not trying to predict whether or not the price is going to go up or down. You're trying to find something like 1, 2. With bullish divergence, you take your shot with a stop loss, and you see that wick? If you put a tight stop loss, you would have been stopped out before the move, but you could have bought the back test there. And even on the weekly, you know, you got 1, 2, but inside the 2, you got a 1, 2. I mean, it was kind of a no-brainer. You just needed to be patient. Then on the 3-day, you had a possible rising 3 methods here at support. You know, you're looking for these candle stick patterns at a resistance, at a support. I mean, this couldn't have been any sweeter. You got a candle body, you got 3 candle bodies that close pretty much within it, and then you got the follow through. After that follow through, that's a big reversal pattern. Rising 3 methods. All you had to do was be patient. Were you patient? There's your Moderna. I hope you're in it. I hope you're riding it. What a breakaway gap on the daily today. I mean, all these gaps here just got skipped over. New C word drug. Like I said, I'm not reading all that. I'm happy for them, or I'm sorry it happened. let's move on. Let's go to your Bitcoin. These red lines here are your swing highs from April, October, and November of 2021. And if you've been watching my videos, I'm sure you haven't, I've been saying, supply and demand can change quickly on Bitcoin, and when it moves hard. In yesterday's video, seeing this candle right here, right in the middle, close above that line, that was the telltale sign. Reclaiming, false breakdown, tried to bearishly retest here, back above it, candle close. Adios. Now, you want to see these get confirmed as support. Even if it came all the way back down to 64,813, the neckline 67,041, or a break and a retest of 69K, then we can start talking about moves up into the 70s, which is, a measured move of a double bottom. When is it a confirmed double bottom? When it breaks. It just broke. I don't see much volume. So the question is there volume? Let's go to a different chart. Doesn't show anything. $2,700 in volume. Is Bitcoin news? Yes, I am an uncertified technical analyst. I know this stuff already. On the weekly, you had possible bullish divergence. Bam, down here at 60K on the weekly. Remember, never sleep on an asset showing bullish divergence on a high time frame. Is it going to be a major reversal? We don't know. If you zoom out, right? High, low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. This could run all the way up to the low 80s and still put in a lower high before putting in a lower low. You want to see a higher high. On the weekly, this is the macro. TA is like surgery. If you want to know what's going on, you zoom in. So you go to the daily. Now that 200 moving average is a possible resistance, and clearly it sold off a little. But again, it's Bitcoin. Anything can happen. Supply and demand changes quickly. Watch for a retest of 67K. Not literally, bro. Use alerts. Don't sit and look at charts all day. It will drive you crazy. Here's your Ethereum. If you're in the Discord, right, and you go to my crypto charts, jump to present. We're putting it ETH BTC, major breakout watch, Ethereum, major breakout watch, quick move to 2K, 2100. Bam. I'm gonna go to my other Ether chart, bro. Your measured move is here, about 21.89 or so. Orange zones, everything to me. When you look at my charts, support, 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 resistance, right? Resistance, like that's why they're drawn, plotted, if you will. So a retest of any of these levels is not crazy. Unless you see a breakout and a retest, We react to the data. The data on Ethereum was a possible double bottom with possible bullish divergence, and it was retesting the neckline for like half a century. When resolution, pretty sure I said that yesterday. When 200 moving average, I mean, it's gone, and it's gone. Now we're looking for retests or another breakout with volume. Let's go to stablecoin dominance. Been saying this for a while. If you're in the Discord, if you have been watching my videos, I'm sure you haven't, but there are 50 people in the Discord. Bam. I've been waiting for a break of this choppy century, and I've been waiting for a breakout of 12%, which would have been for the bears, or a breakdown of 11.5%, which is for the bulls. We got the breakdown and some pretty good follow through as soon as that broke out. I mean, as soon as it dropped out of that, you just got some serious follow through. And there it goes. Now you're watching, just like Bitcoin, you're looking for bullish retests, right? On Bitcoin, you're looking for a bullish retest, but on stablecoin dominance, now you're watching for a bearish retest. I wouldn't be surprised if there are tons of bulls waiting for this to be right here, retest. As soon as it gets there, you might get some good follow through to the downside, which would bring more money out of stablecoins into your favorite cryptos, right? The retests are where the biggest group of buyers and sellers are waiting. Bulls, bears, you know, longers, shorters. Like I said, you're waiting for a retest, right? And if you don't win here, you're probably going to do well here. And you stop loss, right below it. You take your shot, you take a small loss if you lose, big gain if you win. Here's your ETH BTC. You know, broke the 200, orange zones, everything to me. Got back in it, in the Discord. Major breakout watch this morning, 9:25 a.m. There's your breakout. Ethereum is clearly outperforming Bitcoin as of ahora. If you zoom out, you know, it's not perfect. Don't get mad, bro. It's just analysis. But your measured move is the widest part of the falling wedge. It's confluent with an orange zone. Put an alert up here at 31 because I want to know. I don't sit and look at charts all day, bro. It's unhealthy. Why would somebody do something like that? Bitcoin dominance, right to the top. Right? This thing has just been ranging. Boom, 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 whatever. Cool, back in it, you know. False breakout, right? It breaks out, gets back below it. You got a quick bearish retest in there. Doesn't matter which asset you chart, it happens over and over again. What was resistance can become resistance again very fast. And then you have a false breakout, a spring and a back test. It's not perfect, right? Sir, I drew a line. I don't know why the price action didn't react to my line. This is strong for Bitcoin. We said it yesterday. I'm going to say it again right now. This is very strong for Bitcoin. Every cycle in the past has returned to the 886, 786, which is your, you know, 30 to 40K. And we have to assume that it still could happen until it doesn't, because every other cycle has done the same thing. See that? 786, 886, right? It's just analysis. 786, 886. In the wise words of Mac Miller, it is what it is till it ain't. But that's a good start. 69K is the enemy for now. See how it reacts. If you want to look at anything specific, please put it in the chat. Thank you for being here. Mucho apreciado. Total we looked at yesterday on the daily. You had bullish divergence, a half a lifetime of chop. There's your breakout. Now we're looking for a retest. And you know, this is correlated to Bitcoin. It's the total market cap of the cryptocurrency market as a whole. You want to see a retest and you want it to hold. Start to lose it. Oh, and Jobu money. Messing with Tuco Salamanca's rum. Total 2. You're watching that 200. You want it to get broken, right? This is just a line that I drew. It's nothing special. Just marking these two tops where it reversed in June. Local price action. Probably some clarity news or something. The sun is up. So I'm not paying attention like I should today. And that's okay. Total 3, same exact thing. We're watching the orange zone. And it held for a lifetime. 22 days. Like I said, don't sit and look at charts all day, bro. It'll drive you crazy. Set alerts. Thought I just set one at 680. Did it not go through? Bam. Let's look at the SPX. We have to be careful of a bearish retest, right? Ascending triangle, which is a bullish pattern, probability of a bullish pattern, and it broke to the upside like it should, and the bulls are trying to fight here. But what you do is you protect yourself in the pattern, because if it falls back into the pattern, false breakouts, serious consequences. You got a little tiny fight between the bulls and the bears, and it's gone. You're watching for a bearish retest, and sure, it's possible until it's confirmed, right? If it gets back in the pattern, it starts to break out again, you'll probably see a parabolic move to the upside, but for now, this is a possible bearish retest of an ascending triangle, which is bullish, so since it's retesting on the bearish side, it could result in some serious downside. We don't know what's going to happen. I'm not going to act like I know what's going to happen because I don't know what's going to happen. But you had bearish divergence, potential, possible bearish divergence on the breakout. We put it out here, right? It's back in the pattern. Needs to hold. If you want to join the Discord, there's information in the description. Got to charge for it to keep scammers out. Unless you own a llama, just hit me up. The Nasty Nas had possible bearish divergence. And honestly, on the 4 hour, that was possible triple bearish divergence, which is always a job for damn son. Don't play with triple divergence unless you're gonna play the trend, the possible reversal, right? So you have resistance, right? Support, clearly it's an inflection zone. Well, now it very well could become resistance again. Need to see that get recaptured, then you can be confident in some upside. For now, it's possible resistance. It's already sold off there once, so we need to see it get reclaimed. What was resistance can become support, and it can become resistance again. Got oversold there for a second. We'll see what happens. I got an alert above, I got an alert below. I know where this stuff is all day, every day. I don't sit and look at charts all day, bro. That would be unhealthy. The Russell 4-hour had possible bearish divergence. Once it lost the trend line, the demand line, demand comes in, demand, and it lost it. Bearish retest. It did not reclaim it and go. Bearish retest, boom, lost the level, buy. Now, see, what was resistance is a possible resistance again until it gets flipped. We're not trying to predict, we're trying to find places to manage risk. For instance, you got one, you got two, tried to become support, lost it. I mean, a person could short the Russell 2000 and put a stop loss here. Maybe you'll ride it down. If not, you get stopped out, you take a minimal loss, and you move on with your day. You manage position size, go to the Discord, proper risk management, read that. Pause the video, pause the stream, read it. Those are the rules. The rules are there. So if you break them, you know what you did wrong. Like the Beatles said, you have to know the rules before you can break them. That's music. The Dow, possible resistance, becomes a possible false breakout, right? You lost a level, spring, looking for it to hold now. You lose it on the 4-hour, you're probably going to 52,972. If you want to look at anything specific, please put it in the chat. Let's go to the daily on the Dow. I mean, this thing is still holding on to the pattern, but that 9 became resistance. And remember, in a strong trend, right? I don't care what asset. We could pick a random asset in a strong trend. The 9, right? The 9 can become resistance and support, right? Boom, boom. Yeah, whatever. You know, it's not perfect. Don't get mad. It's just analysis. What was resistance becomes support. If you lose it, you'd be looking for a bearish retest. And you stop loss yourself right above it. Is that even a way to say it? Who knows? QQQ. Gap City. This was a measured move of a possible symmetrical triangle that I had here. And it got the bearish retest, right? That was the bearish retest, and it got some downside. And it broke. Didn't quite get to the measured move. It's not perfect. The world is an imperfect place. Screws fall out all the time. Put it in the chat if you know what movie that is. Gaps above, gaps below. You want to see what's going on. You zoom in. I don't know what's going on. Just converging to the downside. AMD is looking at this rounded top, right? Rounded tops. You know, making lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. You lose this level, it's probably going to fill a gap down here. It's probably like the measured move of the cup. It's not a cup and handle, it's just a rounded top. Measured move could be that, might be that. We're going to be conservative and go with that. And if it breaks down, I mean, look at that. It's confluent with the gap. It's TA Tetris. This is what fascinates me about TA. And I'm going to put an alert down here that says measured move, kid. AMDD is the 1X bear ETF. This is short AMD. Look at Webull, right? We put Webull in the chat, in the Discord here, right? Just go bull, bam. Bull G is the 2X leverage ETF for Webull. Circle. I mean, it's been in there since 66 bucks. Like I said, I'm an honest guy. I got wicked out once, but I got back in. Clarity News. 886, right? 786, 886. Divergence on the daily high time frame. I had a stop here and I got wicked out, but as soon as it got back above 61, bam. What else? Hecla Mining. I mean, that's a take profit level there. Cool. What else? THM. If you want to look at anything specific, please put it in the chat. Here's your gold. I mean, that's breaking a very long supply line. And it's only drawn because of 1 and 2, right? Those are the anchor points. Boom. I think Mr. T is supposed to speak today. Might be speaking now. Next level to watch. 45, 47. That's how much I have an ETH domain for sale. Gotta break the 200. you'd probably want to see 43.81 be confirmed as support. Again, here's your silver. What this looks like to me is a liquidity hunt. You know, if somebody was trying to play the orange zone, you know, you got support, that's why it's drawn. It's just a zone. If you were trying to play a spring and a back test of this level, congratulations, you just got stopped out before take profit 2, which is very likely at this point. Palladium. Converging. Possible resistance until it gets flipped. Platinum. And platinum was looking good. I wish I was scanning charts the other day. Diverging up into the price action, right? Probably to here. There's your divergence, right? Or it's converging very, 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 very slightly. Diverging or converging. Either way, both of them are good. Go from the top, your high, to your low with your Fibonacci tool. You mark your tops here, right? You kind of got an orange zone. So we're gonna mark it, bam, and you got a loss of it, right? That's it, you lost it. Tried to confirm it as resistance, nope. Confirmed as support, higher. Let's look at PLG, major breakout watch. This chart we were looking at a long time ago. Look at this accumulation range. Go to the weekly. I mean, it touched the 886. See it break a 160. Could be on like Donkey Kong. Pull back to 140. Might be a pretty decent entry. I don't know what's gonna happen. But there's your PLG. Platinum continues. The saga continues. KGC, major breakout watch. You got 3 anchor points here. You know, 1, 2, 3. Hence the line. Looking for a break and a retest. From your high to your low, there are your Fibonacci targets. Thought I had an alert down here. Guess I didn't. That's okay. There's tons of assets. If you want to look at anything specific, please put it in the chat. Thank you for being here. GRML. Being very patient with it. But this is a falling wedge. 68% chance of a break to the upside, right? A falling wedge has a 68% chance of a break to the upside. If it was to break, your measured move is from top to the bottom of the widest part, and you would move it to the breakout. When it breaks out, it has not broken out yet. I would expect it to go pretty hard if it breaks. I have alerts everywhere, as you can see. We put that out in the Discord a while ago. Don't forget, we got a Discord, we got a Substack. If you want to send a tip, all you got to do is go to the link and just vote for me in a global search that I entered. That's it. No money. GRML. Right, we were putting this out quite a while ago. 18 cents. 21, 22. I have an alert down here at 17 because I'd probably try to enter it. Put a stop loss under 15.79. I have a little. I would buy more. Convex dominance. Look at this. Possible backtest of the 200 simple moving average. Goes back to never sleep on an asset, showing a possible double bottom. 1, 2, with possible bullish divergence on a high time frame. Just like Microsoft, just like Moderna, right? Moderna was showing on the weekly back in January, October, a possible double bottom, possible bullish divergence, high time frame. You can't make it up. It plays out over and over and over again. Let's go to Convex. See what's happening, partner. If you were watching my previous videos, I'm sure you haven't been, we could come all the way back down to 143 and retest the neckline of a potential inverse head and shoulders and still be completely okay from a technical perspective. Now you're looking for a breakout of 163. Start to break 163, the retest could happen fast, and you know, above that, Convex is capable of serious price action, especially when it gets over $2. Buy Convex. Send Convex to your wallet of choice in which you like to interact with the Ethereum blockchain. Go to convexfinance.com, lock your Convex for 16 weeks and get vote locked Convex in your wallet. Take that vote locked Convex and delegate it or vote by yourself. Ain't gonna hate. And once you lock, if they hate, let them hate. Watch the money pile up. Us llamas have been waiting patiently. Anyway, This white line needs to be broken, as well as the 200 simple moving average, as well as the top of the orange zone. If it breaks, the retest right here would be beautiful to play from a trader's perspective. When in doubt, zoom out. Convex is capable of serious price action above technically $2, but maybe over 163. It's got to go to $2 if it goes over 163. Let's go to curve. Why not? You have a possible, well, it looked like a possible back test of the 200, but it didn't even get there. Maybe there's too much demand. However, when in doubt, zoom out. Curve is capable of some serious price action. If it breaks 29 cents, probably going straight to 32, 38. One level at a time. It's just analysis, bro. Don't get mad if it doesn't happen. Let's go back to ETH BTC. This thing's getting some good upside right now. Thank you for being here. Please hit the like button. Vote in the Timberland global search for me. Peace and love. Go back to Bitcoin real quick. If there are any assets you'd like to look at, let me know. Take a look before I get going here. I already looked at that. Crypto stocks, MicroStrategy, weekly. Never sleep on an asset showing possible bullish divergence on a high time frame. I mean, you can't make it up. I use yellow candles and it printed a McDonald's sign right on my chart. But now it's showing potential bullish divergence on the weekly. Could probably get a strong move, impulse to 150 minimum. You'd want to protect yourself under $80. 132 could become a resistance as well. Mara. Orange zone. Daily. We get 886. 786. Alright. I have an alert here. 950. If we see it come back down, I'll get triggered. See it react again, it'll get triggered. That's go time. Because you will probably have a confirmation low. Right? 1, 2. And then you take a shot with a stop loss under the 786. Hive. And then you possibly have 1, 2, and another. Hive actually looks pretty decent right now. Possible bullish divergence. On a high time frame. Fib targets from your high to your low. I mean, you could take a shot on Hive right now with a stop loss under 250. I am not a financial advisor, nor do I want to be one. I just like TA, bro. I'm scheduled to take a test on December 1st. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Substack. If you want to join the Discord, please do. Got a tip jar. Cool. Hut. Gap fill. $200. Possible resistance. Until it gets flipped back to support. You'd want to see this. Bam. For now, possible resistance. Yeah, what about Keel? Keel, 200. Where'd we get? From your low to your high, 786. Looking for a break and a retest of the orange zone. Why is it an orange zone? Well, the price likes to reverse there. It's an inflection point. What's up, B-Rick? What is silver doing today? We looked at it a little while ago. Show it again. You have a falling wedge, right? You got a falling wedge, 68% chance of a break to the upside, and it broke to the upside, and now this orange zone is being regarded as support, which is pretty much take profit one of the trade setup. Why was it a trade setup? One, two, what was resistance becomes support, so you got one, two, possible bullish divergence. Take profit, stop loss, break even, you win. Now we are trying to regard the orange zone as support. Thanks for being here. If you want to look at an asset, please let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to get out of here very soon. The sun is out. I don't like to sit and stare at charts all day, bro. Let's go to gold paired against Bitcoin. I haven't looked at this chart in a while. This is gold priced in Satoshis right now. 1 ounce of gold is the equivalent to 6.5 million Satoshis. Well, look at that. If TA is respected, right? We just drew a line here because there's 3 anchor points. This is your possible retest on gold paired against Bitcoin. And what fascinates me about TA, right, is you had a possible head and shoulders, and this is gold priced in Bitcoin. It's not even dollars, bro. It's crazy, right? Let's go to the Discord, Commodities, and we'll go to XAU BTC, enter. We're going to scroll all the way down. Right? Possible retest. Neckline of a head and shoulders has been broken. Measured move, right, is right here to here. And look where it reversed at the gap fill. I mean, you can't make it up. your measured move. This is what fascinates me about technical analysis. This chart is implying that we could get a reversal right here, gold paired in Bitcoin. This chart goes down, Bitcoin outperforms gold. Might be time for a reversal right here. However, we do have convergence on the MACD, on the RSI. If this continues to trend lower, you break, Bitcoin will continue to outperform gold. Last one, silver. That's copper, bro. Silver to Bitcoin. Orange zone. If silver loses the 200 and gets followed through, Bitcoin will outperform silver like cray as well. I don't see any divergence, maybe on the lower time frames. To the 200 moving average. Silver to Bitcoin. Clearly Bitcoin is winning today. If you want to look at anything specific, please put it in the chat. Otherwise, I am going to go touch grass. Bitcoin's on major breakout watch again. These three red lines, I don't know if you've watched my previous videos. You probably haven't. 1, 2, 3, your swing highs from the last cycle. Bitcoin just rocketed right through all of them. Now that 269K, you flip that, you're gonna get a fast move right into the 70s. After a candle like that, pullback should be expected. And if it does pull back, look for the red lines, because those are the tops from 2021. Thank you for being here. Don't forget, got a Discord, everything's in the description. Got a Substack, got a Twitter, taking a technical analysis test on the 1st of December. If you want to leave a tip without money, just go to my fan link here and vote for my beats. I'm trying to make it out the hood. Have the most best day ever. Blessed day ever. Best day ever. Peace, love, and llama.